Welcome to a morning yoga class here at Parmarth Niketan at the feet of Lord Shiva, the iconic, beautiful Shivji here at the ashram. What a wonderful blessing to join you from Rishikesh, from the sacred land of the Himalayas, from a land where the sages and the rishis and the saints have for years practiced yoga and codified yoga so that it could be available for everyone everywhere. Yoga has been taught here, but you know what's beautiful is we can feel not just the teachings, but the touch and the transformation of yoga here on the banks of Ma Ganga. So join us for this beautiful session today as we begin with a prayer, and then we will do a practice called Sukshma Yoga today. Sukshma Yoga means, Sukshma means subtle. So this is a practice that we usually do with elders, especially those who are not able to do a lot of asana. So it is a lot more about warming up the body and working on the different joints and the different major organs of the body through basic stretches and techniques. So we will do Sukshma Yoga. What's so beautiful about this yoga is that I learned it here with a beautiful Swamiji, a sannyasi, a saint, who said he was 105 years old. And many who have been at the ashram for many, many years must remember him as this very lively, very love-filled, very extroverted, beautiful, beautiful saint who was a living example of yoga. Because when we practice yoga, we not only get, possibly a long life, as he did, but get health in the body and health in the mind. And I think that is what's so beautiful about this practice is he used to do this practice here at the ashram for many, many years. And he is no more in his physical body, but I had the absolute blessing and the joy of teaching his classes in translating. I began with translating his sessions and then slowly teaching the classes as well. And so it's been a wonderful journey here to learn from the different saints, to learn from different traditions. And that's what's so beautiful about the International Yoga Festival as well, is we actually are so many different types of yoga practices and yoga traditions. And it's like Puja Sadhvi Bhagwati Ji shares so beautifully in her satsang, is that no matter where you come down into Ganga, whether it's a ghat, steps like here on the banks of Ma Ganga, or it's the sandy dunes a little up ahead, or it's from a cliff you would like to jump into the river, however you prefer to get wet into that Ganga, and to get into the Ganga is really up to you. And so it's beautiful. This yoga Ganga, this practice of yoga is a Ganga, brings purity to the mind, to the heart, and to the body. And so when we practice it, it doesn't matter what type or style we come into. What matters is what is our intention, what do we want to get out of it. And if the end goal is a peaceful mind and a healthy body, and we practice yoga with that intention and that integrity, then in our practice, we will find the yoga. And that's so beautiful, is the practice of yoga and the path is yoga. And so while we're practicing, that practice is also called yoga, but that union, that ultimate union is also yoga. And so the destination as well as the path to the destination is both divine. And so as we do this practice today, learning and being in yoga, but also celebrating yoga in our lives, that yoga that brings a unity in the body, in the mind, and in ultimately our spirit, and then allows us to see ourselves our supreme, divine, authentic self in all of creation, and therefore from that place be able to be an instrument of service, of good, of righteousness, of justice, of equality, of health, of love, of joy. And that's what yoga brings us. And so we welcome you with that invitation, to that invitation of yoga. And join us today for a very simple practice. This is really not for advanced practitioners, but I think even for advanced practitioners, sometimes to simplify yoga is also a very advanced practice. And so take a moment to take from this an opportunity to do something with people who traditionally might not have yoga bodies or who aren't necessarily flexible, but that we can offer to them that they also can do yoga. Yoga is not only for a fit body or a fit individual. Actually, it brings fitness to all. And so let us, as yoga practitioners, invite more and more people, especially those who quote unquote might not look like they are yogis. And because yogi, to be established in yoga, is a very is a ongoing process. And I don't think there's ever, here in India, when you say yogi, that person is established in yoga. And that takes years and years and years and years of practice, of dedicated, devoted, committed, convicted practice. And so we might not be able to be a yogi, but if we can inspire somebody to love yoga, to do yoga, to learn yoga, then we have done our job and our service to yoga. Because all of us offer ourselves to yoga in its fullness and allow for this beautiful river of yoga to purify us, to purify our loved ones, our communities, our countries, and ultimately our world. So with that, we will do a prayer, and then we will do our practice of Sukshma Yoga. And again, this is a practice that we'd love to be able to offer to all, because yoga should be for all. Let's close our eyes, hands in prayer, at heart center. In just a moment, take a moment here as we close your eyes, as you close your eyes, to tune into the breath. There might be a lot of noises in the environment while you're practicing this session in your homes, in your studios, wherever it might be that you are practicing. There's external noise. That's okay. Just tuning in your attention, your awareness to your breath, to this moment in which, the only moment in which we can find health, happiness, peace, and joy. And with the intention of offering our salutations to the saints, to the sages, to the teachers, to the masters who have taught us how to walk on the path, how to be on the path, and ultimately how to become the path to yoga, in yoga, with yoga. To them we offer this prayer. If you don't know the mantra, just be with the breath. The sound of the mantra itself holds a meaning. Allow that sound to permeate in your being. Keep your eyes closed. Tune into the breath and surrender to this practice. Akhanda Mangalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। Bowing our head in reverence, in love and gratitude to the Gurus, to the ones who bring us from darkness to light, to the ones who embody the divinity that we all have the potential to become. Bowing with reverence, with love, with respect. Then when you're ready, rub your palms, bring it to your eyes. Then slowly open your eyes into your cupped hands and bring that energy to the body. So we're actually going to stand up for the next practice. So we'll take a moment to stand up. Let your hands drop. I'm going to look out at eye level in front of you and just exhale out through the nose. So we use a bellows breath. Just exhale out. Exhale, release, relax. We're going to take our right hand, massage the head, bringing blood circulation to the head. And then with both hands, massage our temple, the mind temple, massaging our temples, our ears. Just praying that all that we hear might be worthy of allowing in, to use our discrimination, taking our fingers and our thumb and just pulling at the earlobes, to use our discrimination, to allow in through the senses only that which is conducive to our path of yoga. We take our hands and our thumb and massage the eyes. And again, offering our gratitude to the sense of sight, the sense of drishti. Allowing the eyes to be the vessel through which we see the world, but also see the world in yoga. Under the eyes, above the cheeks. Relax your hands on either side of the body. With both eyes, look up at an eye level in front of you. Some fixed point. Bring your eyes there, your gaze there. And then exhale out through the nose. Bellows breath. Exhale, release, relax. We're going to take our right hand and massage the head. Take both hands, massage. It's a windy day. Take both hands and massage our temple, our ears, and with our earlobes, with our fingers pulling at the earlobes. With this practice, just with the intention that all that we hear, all that we allow in through the senses, should be one that is conducive to our path of yoga. Taking our fingers and our thumb, massaging our eyebrows, under the eyes, above the cheeks. Taking our index finger, rubbing under the eye. Taking our thumb and rubbing the eyelid. And then with both of the eyes, open and close the eyes 5 times. Now with both of the eyes looking over towards the left ear, hold your gaze and breathe. Close your eyes. Now with both of the eyes, look over towards the right ear. Hold your gaze and continue to breathe. Close the eyes, rub your palms, bring it to the eyes. And bring it to the head. The next practice we're going to do is for our sinuses. We're going to take our fingers, and bring our fingers together like this. Take our thumb, place it on the nostril, and then bring our chin to our chest. We're going to breathe in with the mouth, lift the head up, and exhale out with the nose, bringing the head back down. Okay? So, exhale, release, relax. Now, we're going to do a practice for our thyroid. So we're going to move the head out and then in like this. And every time we bring the head in, we're going to make the sound of with our mouth closed. So, relax. I'm going to take our left hand, breathe in, bring the left hand around, breathing in, and then exhale out, and then reverse, and then exhale, the other hand, and reverse. Both hands. Opening up the heart. And then exhale. Reverse. And then exhale. And then we're going to let our hands be here and just bring our wrists up and down. Okay? So breathing in, exhaling out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Very simple. To the side. To our chest. Opening out the hands. To the side. To our chest. About 3 to 4 times, even 5 times. To the front, fingers wide apart. To the side. And to the chest. Out. Just going to open and close our fingers. To the side. With palms facing up, looking up. And then to our chest. And then exhale, release. Relax, shake it out. And then we're going to take our fingers and our thumb, place it on the navel center, bringing our feet together. We're going to breathe in and lift our fingers up and come up onto our tippy toes. Exhale out. Bring it down to the navel center. Breathing in, coming up. Exhaling out. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Inhale. And then exhale out. Then to your heart center, breathing in. Coming up onto your tippy toes, exhale out. Inhale. And then exhale. Relax. Relax. We're going to do a practice for the lungs, and it's a breath called Bhastika. So it's a Bhastika, which is a forceful inhale and a forceful exhale. So we're going to take our palms, open out our palms, up above our head, and then we're going to breathe in and then exhale out, bringing in towards our chest. So okay, so we're going to bend at a 90-degree angle and practice Bhastika from here. So we're opening out our palms, breathing in, and then exhaling out. Breathe in, and then exhale out. Relax, relax. Coming back to center. Going to practice a breath that is for the stomach now. It's a pranayam. It's Kapalabhati. In Kapalabhati, we're going to forcefully, consciously exhale out and just bring our stomach all the way in. So each time we exhale, our stomach is coming in. Okay, so So looking out towards the front, Kapalabhati. Exhale, okay? And then we're going to bend at a 60-degree angle. And just turn to the side so you can see. We bend at a 60-degree angle, and then just bring our hands, so come back up. So first we're going to bring our hands around our waist, bend at a 60-degree angle, and then Kapalabhati. Forcefully exhale out, consciously exhale out, bring the stomach in. Coming down at a 90-degree angle. Bringing our hands to our knees, bringing our knees shoulder distance apart, bending our knees. Kapalabhati. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bring our feet together. Take another deep breath. Take another deep breath in. And let it go. Another deep, deep breath in. And let it go. There's an amazing stillness that comes from Kapalabhati. We're going to practice another pranayam. It's Agni Sarkriya. And in Agni Sarkriya, we're going to exhale out, bring the stomach in as much as possible, hold the breath, and then pump the muscles of the stomach in and out, okay? So bringing our attention here, we're going to exhale out, bring the stomach in. Hold the breath and pump the stomach. As much as possible, hold the breath and then pump the stomach in and out. Inhale, release, relax. Next exercise is coming down to our hips. So we're going to bring our hands around our hips and just bring our hips around in a circle. And keep your feet a few inches apart. Remember, the rotation is from the hips. Reverse the rotation. And bring it back to center. Okay? Now we're going to bring our hands out to the side and then exhale from side to side. Inhale, exhale. In, out, in. Inhale, exhale. In, out, in, out, in. We're going to bring our feet a little wider apart. And then in, up, in, out, in, out. In. A little bit more wider apart. And this time we're going to do alternate hands. So in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Twice more. Breathe in. And then exhale, out. Bringing our feet together, hands together. Next exercise is for our thighs. So we're going to bring our hands out in front of us like this. Breathe in, come down into squat. So breathe in, and then exhale, like that, okay? So we'll do that 5 times. One more time. And then breathe in and come down, okay? We're gonna bring our hands onto our knees. Bringing our hands onto our knees. Exhale, 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 and continue. We're gonna move from here. So those were the warm-ups. I'm gonna move from here into a few asanas and then close out the class with a prayer. Today's session is again Sukshma Yoga, subtle yoga. Okay? If you're not able to be on your feet like this, if your feet are a little up, you can always fold the mat and stick it under your feet. Or if you're not able at all to be on your feet, you can come down into squat like this. Not into squat, into sitting like this. And bring the right foot to the left, like that. Okay? But either way, there is an alternative that works for everyone. Okay? So coming back onto our feet, we're going to come onto our hands and our feet. We're going to do cat pose, okay? So we're going to breathe in, bring the head, bring the chest, bring the tailbone up. And exhale out, drop the head, drop the tailbone. Bring the spine up. Again, bring our hands under the shoulders, breathe in, lift up. Exhale out. Breathe in, drop the navel, push down the floor. Imagine that you're just pushing down the floor, lifting the head, lifting the tailbone. Exhale out. Lifting the spine. In, out. In, out. Amazing exercise. Open up the spine. Activate the navel center. Stimulate the central nervous system. You can gently just kind of wiggle into the movement. Do what your body requires now. Make this practice your own. Coming up. And then exhale out down into child's pose. Balasana. From Balasana, We're going to extend out our hands above the head. We'll do another practice here. So come up into elephant pose. This is Vajrasana. You'll notice that. So we're going to bring the toes in and the heels out. Toes in, heels out. And get your sit bones right flat in there. If you're not in between the heels, if you're not able to sit on your ankles like this, you can fold the mat. So fold the mat and just bring it under your ankles for support. If you're not able to sit with your body weight on your ankles. So that's also possible. Or any blanket you can fold and just stick it under your ankles. And here, we're going to actually bring our knees as wide apart as possible here, okay? So this is Shashankasana. So we're going to breathe in, lift our hands up, and then exhale out, down, okay? Breathing in, exhale out. And hold and breathe. Again, a beautiful, beautiful practice to relax the body. Relax the mind. A shashank, a tortoise, bringing all of our senses within the body. Taking a moment to check back in with the self. Relax, relax, relax. Two more breaths. Breathing in, coming up. Exiting out, bringing our knees in together. And then coming back into child's pose. And in child's pose, from here, we're going to breathe in to cobra. Exhale out to child's pose. Inhale to cobra. Exhale out to child's pose. In, out. In, out. In, out. Like the flow of the river. In, out. In, out. And rest. Rest in child's pose. Breathe into cobra. Hold in cobra. Hold in cobra. Bring the shoulders down and back. Bring the shoulders down and back. Squeeze the buttocks, lift up. Then we're going to curl the toes. Lift the hips into Parvatasana. Bring your heels down onto the mat. Your chest closer to your knees. Hold and breathe. If you're not able to bring your heels onto the mat, gently just rock your knees in, one at a time. Exhale, 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 exhale. And continue. Walk or step your feet in between the hands. And breathe in, sweep up. Exhale out. Breathe in, sweep up. Exhale out, release. Breathe in, sweep up. Exhale out. Forward, forward. Extend out the spine at a 90-degree angle. Exhale out, forward, forward. Try to bring the head closer to the knees. Breathe in, sweep up. And exhale out. Hands to heart center. We're going to bring our hands to the lower back. And then exhale out, bend back as much as is possible for you. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release, relax. Next, we're going to do a standing asana, tree pose. So we're going to bring both feet shoulder level apart. Bring our weight onto the left foot. Bring the right foot up. Holding the knees out parallel to the body. So they're not jutting out like this, but bringing it parallel to the body. If you're not able to bring your feet up like this, you can bring it lower down. You can bring it here, you can bring it here. If you're not able to hold it here also, you can also keep it here. Or use a support to hold yourself up here or use a support to find balance. So I'm going to use here, and then ready, bringing our hands into Namaskar. And then whenever you've got a point fixed in front of you, just bring your hands together and lift up, hold and gaze, hold and breathe. Bring your back to center, exhale, release. Shake out the left leg. Shake out the left leg. And then bring your hands, bring your feet, bring your feet shoulder width apart, and bring your weight onto the right foot. And shift your left leg. Bring your hands into Namaskar. Whenever you're ready, lift your, hold and breathe. Whenever you're ready, release. Release the feet and shake out the right leg. Okay, now we're going to bend forward into Padhastasana, so breathing in, exhaling out. Yes. Hold here for a moment. Allow yourself to extend out the spine. To try to bring the nose closer to the knees. It's not happening. Gently just use a moment to rock the knees in and out. If you are able to bring your nose to your knees, hold here for a few moments. Going to exhale out, come into squat. And then bringing our hands forward, we're going to come onto our belly. Okay, coming onto the belly. Bringing palms under the thighs and lifting the right foot. Hold and breathe. Exhale, release, relax. Lift the left leg. Hold and breathe. Release, relax. Bring both feet up off the mat, hold. Don't bend the knees, keep the legs straight. And exhale, release. I'm going to bring both hands out to either side. Breathing in, keeping our elbows on the mat, lifting our chest halfway. Exhale, release. Offering ourselves with our forehead onto the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Breathe in and out. In and out. And relax. Bring your chin to the mat. Bring both hands out to either side. We're going to turn on from our back. Turn from the right side onto our back. We're going to practice boat pose. So we're going to breathe in, bring our feet, bring our hands, bring our head off the mat. Breathe in. And either you can hold here, that's option 1, or you can come up onto your sit bones and keep your knees bent, open out the chest and hold here. Exhale, release, relax, relax. I'm going to bring both knees, bend both knees, bring them in towards the chest. Bring our hands onto our knees and bring the knees around in a circle. First clockwise, then counterclockwise. Then bring it in towards the chest. I'm going to bring both of the soles of the feet onto the mat. Bring both feet shoulder distance apart. And then bring our right knee down to the left foot. Okay, and then left knee down to the right foot. So continue. Allow the hands to rest on either side of the body. Gently rotating the hips. opening out the muscles of the legs. Bring it back up. Bring your knees together. Bring it in towards the chest. And bring your knees around in a circle. Again, back to center. Bringing both knees around in a circle in opposite directions. Massaging your abdomen, massaging your intestine. Activating your navel center. Reverse the rotation. Bring it in towards the chest. Bring your hands around your knees. Exhale, bring your nose to your knees. Hold and breathe. Exhale, release. Relax. And rest in Shavasana. Tighten all of the muscles of your toes. Scrunch your toes. Scrunch your face, your fists. Tighten, 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 tighten. And relax. Relax. Bring your attention to your feet. To the toes. To the soles of your feet. To your ankles. To the lower legs. To your knees. To your thighs. To your hips. To the whole legs. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, release the weight of the legs into the ground. Bring your attention to your hips, to your genitals, to your waist. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, release the weight of the hips into the ground. Bring your attention to your navel center. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Bring your attention to your chest, to your shoulders, to your right hand, right elbow, right lower arm, right palm, right fingers, the whole right hand. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, release the right hand into the ground. Bring your attention to the left shoulder, left arm, left elbow, left lower arm, left palm and fingers, the whole left hand. Take a deep breath in and exhale, release the weight of the left hand into the ground. Take your attention to your shoulders, to the whole spine, moving your awareness up and down the spine. Bring your attention to your shoulders, to your neck, to your ears, to your nose, your mouth, chin, cheeks, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, tip of the head, back of the head, the whole body, from the tip of the head to the tip of the toes. Breathing in from the tip of the toes to the tip of the head. Exhaling out from the tip of the head to the tip of the toes. Breathe in and out. In and out. And continue. Shiva. 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 Svarupam Shivoham Shivoham Shiva Svarupam Nityoham Shuddham Buddham Mukto Nityoham Shuddham Buddham Mukto Shivoham Shivoham Shiva Svarupam. Whenever you're ready, turn onto your right side and hold here for a few moments, using the right hand as support for the head, letting your feet be relaxed, separated. Slowly coming up, using the left hand as support, come up. Into Sukhasana, into cross-legged seated. Keeping your eyes closed. Let's bring our hands into Namaskar at heart center. Close out with Asatoma. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Asatoma Sadegamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. All together. All together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Whenever you're ready, rub your palms. Bring it to your eyes. And open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed our session today and enjoy the rest of the International Yoga Festival. This is the first year we're offering the festival online, but hopefully wherever you are from your homes, you continue to be yoga, continue to celebrate yoga, and continue to join us in yoga. Jai Gange.